practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Notre Dame's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all three phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
Makes a grab over the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll try the right side. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense, shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the give off the left side. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. Inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. They want to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Irish back on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Love. There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with a first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Touchdown, Duke. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Love. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. He's loose. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Makes the grab. It's Pauly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it? Wide open spaces. All out of space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just...
Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Little. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. It's a seam wide open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Anthony. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
This comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's locked. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Escapes trouble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pulls it in. It's Pauly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They've spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop step. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Slams it ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. There's the pressure. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Blue Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Love. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Caught near the sticks. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
It's on target and complete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's King. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Catch in the middle, it's King. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's King. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smelled.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. A great catch and run for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Blue Devils need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He wants to change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This one's complete. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Buying some time. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the QB to scramble, get outside the pocket. Nice job closing in. Really didn't give him an opportunity to even have a chance to push the ball down the field. And that goes down as a sack, which is beautiful.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Moore. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion on the out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Anthony. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Blue Devils have taken it inside the 20. Trying play action. Quarterback moving.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Get ready.
Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Let's go.
The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? The run from the shotgun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. There's a heat. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Here come the Irish back on offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And
He lobs one high down the left side. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Quarterback running on the draw. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. To the air on 2nd down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take another shot here. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of